or the muscles, depending on the frequency, or the heart. You can actually make the heart not beat properly. And the gentleman you said, when he was at my house, he said, "Is it possible?" And I said, "It is easy. Absolutely, all you need is a transmitter that will transmit into a beam, so you only get the one person, not the rest. You want a microwave beam, you can put it on a carrier wave, which will help the beam. You can use a high-powered lens like they use in sniper rifles for the beam, and all you have to do is target. All you need is not even a clear view of the athlete, because it will go through walls, and you can target somebody and you can slow them down. And any country with the technology, not only can you slow people down, but you can speed them up. And speeding them up is easier. If you target the adrenal glands, you will get adrenaline, natural adrenaline produced in the body. That has the effect of speeding up the heart, speeding up the reactions. Because if somebody came through this door now to shoot you, your adrenaline would come out straight away, you'd be in your fight and flight mode, everything will be ready. You can induce that in people. So you can actually produce adrenaline, and it would not come out in a drugs test, because adrenaline is a natural body substance, so it wouldn't come out. And of course, if you're a little bit scared, as people are, athletes, before the starting gun, adrenaline's flowing anyway, you're just increasing it. So you could slow one person down, who may be your biggest rival, and you can speed somebody else up. And it is easily done. Whether they're doing it, I don't know. You would need a detector somewhere near the ground to detect it. It could be detected. You could get them when they're asleep. But yes, it is possible. It is possible to manipulate the Olympics easily. It's so easy, and I'm certainly not a clever person compared to some of the other people. It is so easy, I could do it.
Because I was amazed that Britain were on the 3rd level with the medals this year.
I wondered that. I thought, how come we've done so well?
It's very unusual.
Yeah.
To the statistics.
And I was looking and I thought, well, we've beaten Australia, and we never beat Australia.
And Germany.
And we've beaten Germany, and we've beaten Russia. And I thought, you know, we have never been this good. And I mean, in my own childish mind, I thought, I wonder if anyone's beamed these athletes while they've been working. And of course, you can't prove it. It is the perfect sports drug.
Yes.
The perfect drug.
Yes.
It induces a natural body substance.
Perfect doping.
Adrenaline. Cortisol, adrenaline, the perfect body substances. It won't come out in a drugs test, and you can give somebody a good second or two, and that's all you need.
And I first thought it could be the advantage that they are at home. But then I looked at the statistics. In the last London Olympics, they were also at home, but they were very lousy in the results. So it couldn't be that effect.
Yeah, I remember that, the White City in the 40s, 50s, I remember that. And you're right. And I did have a childish thought when I saw us on the score table and thought, we've only been beaten by the United States and China.
Yeah.
And there's something wrong there.
Yeah, it is fishy.
So, but maybe, without taking it away, maybe the athletes are that good. Maybe they were beamed, I don't know.
No, we can't know. Would you like finally to address something to the audience?
I think what we need is we need to find honest people with enormous power. The only way, I think there is only one way out of this. I think if I can get a message to people that the world will sit up and listen to, if I can talk to kings or queens, which I have done, if I can talk to kings or queens, and if we can have a king or a queen who is prepared to stand up for the children of their country, prepared to stand up for the victims of illegal experimentation, which are their people. They are their people. If they are prepared to defend their people, and they are prepared to make a nuisance and demand government action, because the kings and queens, although they have in some countries, no power to control government, they can make a nuisance of the government. They can call press conferences, and they can say, I do not have the power to stop you as a government, but I am your king, I am your queen. And I want you, as members of the press, to investigate and stop ordinary children, human beings, being targeted by illegal government scientists and killed by the scientists. I want my judges to investigate and bring these people to trial. I want Wi-Fi taken out of schools because I do not want my people to suffer any more genetic damage than nature would ordinarily cause. Yes. So a king or queen who was brave could do that, could call a press conference and could say to the press, make these people stop. I want you to hound these scientists, follow them home, get some papers, find a whistleblower, print what they're doing. Let's get everybody on one side and get these murderous killers stopped. Yeah. And a king and a queen can do that. Yes. And if I can see a king or a queen and I can give them the proof and give them the evidence and they care about not only their future but the future of the people they are the king and queen of. They are like the mother and the father of a family. Mm-hmm. We are their family. Mm-hmm. And if they can say, I will not have my people tortured by government scientists just for research, and I will not have genetically born damaged children because somebody is too lazy or too greedy not to drill a hole through a wall. And I am going to encourage investigative reporters to get to the bottom of you. As difficult as it is for them, they have my permission to do anything they want. We will have this exposed. And only a king and a queen can do that. We've got to go to the top, and if you can send this to the king and the queen, or the queen here, I will be very, very grateful. Or any king and queen. They have got to come in to protect their people and their country. And we've reached the stage where a gentleman, and I agreed with him sitting there, it may have been you, lying in government is now endemic. All senior government officials lie all of the time. Lying is so commonplace, it is now normal. It is normal to lie. They wouldn't know the truth if it jumped up and bit them on the backside. Everybody lies all of the time. It is endemic right through government. I said yesterday when I was talking, when I started questioning spies and people, the biggest task I was given was to investigate corruption in the senior London police and the senior London government, with their access to the expensive Mayfair clubs like the Playboy, where they would meet international criminals and gangsters and other people. And 45 years later, look into our papers now. The two organisations being questioned and targeted by the press for corruption are the police and the government. We have been corrupt for 45 years. It is endemic. Governments do no longer govern. They do not represent the people. They represent industry. And they will kill people to please industry. They will murder people. Children, embryos, fetuses, infants. They will murder anyone to please industry. And we need now, and there is only one way to stop this, we need a king or a queen to talk to me. I can put them in touch with other kings and queens who will verify what I say in their country.
Yeah.
And hopefully we need a king or a queen that will call the press, the best of the investigative reporters, and say, publish this, hound these people, get to the truth, and I want everything in the papers until you stop the murders, you stop the genetically damaged children. That is the only way, and if they don't do it, we are going to lose our countries, and we are going to lose our people, we are going to lose the human race because of the acid rain, the carbon dioxide, the trees, everything which the microwaves are destroying. We're going to lose everything. And my message is, and I'm sorry it's so long, my message is to the king and the queens, you have the status. Let me see you use it for the benefit of the people. You have the luxury. You have everything you want. You have everybody bowing and kneeling to you. Turn the tables for once, just once. Do something for us. You can save your people. And that is what I want from the kings and queens.
Thank you very much. We are very grateful.
My pleasure. And if you can show that to your queen, I'll be grateful.
Yeah, but in Sweden we will show it to the king.
Yeah, to the king.
Yes, yes. And we have a very good king in Sweden.
And if like our royal family, there are armies of people to stop people like me getting access, if you know an investigative reporter who is fearless and can tell the truth and can publish it,
I will do my best.
Get it published word for word.
I will do my best. Thank you very much.
My pleasure, sir. My pleasure.